I want to create a live workshop where we go through it together, where I give you real life feedback on your story, where I teach it live, perhaps. I'm not sure about that part yet, but I really want to give people the chance to actually complete that course because it's so important and it's an amazing first step. And I actually want to have the opportunity to do this live with people. I know for myself that I am buying fewer and fewer programs for the very reason that I can never find time to get to them. But if there's a live experience with somebody that I really want to learn from and care to be in the room with, I will make it a point to be there. Hey everyone, welcome back to Empire Secrets. I'm your host, Mariana Henninger. And if you're watching this as a video, this is going to be, I think, actually, no, not yet, but just in terms of like real live recording, this is going to be the last time, I think, that I'm going to record an episode where I'm not looking directly at the lens. And that's because Black Friday is today when this episode drops. And I just bought the Elgato prompter, which basically is like a teleprompter that has a monitor in it, which is so helpful. So I'm so excited about that. In fact, like, let's talk about Black Friday. It's here. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and I hope that you do. Even if you're not in the States, I hope that you are taking the time to really think about all of the amazing things that you are thankful for in your business, all the good stuff. So I want to talk about what's been going on in the world of brand magnetic. I just got off a really amazing session with the unbelievable Katelyn Bourgoin. But if you're not familiar with her, her brand is the Why We Buy brand. Her emails are so informative, so like scientific, but in the best way. They're written so well. She really nails like messaging and speaking to pain points in all of the stuff that I'm obsessed about. But also she really talks a lot about feelings and how people feel, how your audience feels. And the way that she ran that workshop was so interesting because we broke out in different rooms and we had like mastermind session. And throughout the time that we had together, we talked about feelings. Like, how does your pitch, how does somebody else's pitch make me feel? And then at the end, she asked, give me one word. How do you feel after this time that we had together? So meeting her in person, AKA via Zoom, was such a treat. She had fantastic feedback for me. Basically, so she had a Q&A, session at the end. And I wanted to ask her, which I did, about my website. When I talk to people about brand videos, I have to do a lot of education. People don't know what a brand video is. And so as much as I don't want to seem like I'm talking badly about my baby brand videos, but I know that brand videos doesn't actually really explain the amazingness and the power of this video by just calling it a brand video, right? But I also know that if I call it a founder story or, origin video or whatever, that also doesn't do it justice. At the same time, if I call it like a conversion video or emotional connection video, it just sounds so gimmicky to me. So there's a part of me that's like, you know what? I'm kind of exhausted of trying to come up with the perfect name for this. I'm just going to call it brand video. People remember that. It's sticky. They don't have to think too much. And then I explain what it means, right? So I do have to do a lot of education work around it. Here's the thing. I really feel like even if I change the name to make it sexier, to make it like, give it one more, informational point, I still don't feel it does it justice. I still feel like I have to explain how it works, how it converts people, where it lives, top of funnel, how it uses your story to emotionally connect with your audience to create intimacy very quickly. So I was so thrilled that I was asking this question about educational text on your website. How do you handle that when what you really want to do is make people feel? And so she helped me so much to really dive deep into the pain points of the audience that I want to speak to. The idea that, you're spending so much time having to create know, like, and trust. Like, what if you could do that in one video? There are things that I've talked about, but I really loved the way that she said them, because I was like, oh, that's a really interesting way. And she loved the way that I said them. So that was nice too. But she definitely gave me some like fresh language, her own, that I am going to definitely be using in addition to mine. So that was such a fun meeting, guys. But it's Black Friday. I would love to know what deals you've found out there. And if you're listening to this podcast on Thursday or on Friday, tell me. Please tell me. Go DM me on Instagram at Brand Magnetic. Send me all of your deets, all of your good deals. I have to make a decision on a deal right now. I'm very close to buying this gal's custom GPTs. I'm deciding about that deal. What else have I bought? I don't think I've actually bought that much, but I'm doing pretty good. I feel like, oh, you know what? I'm going to gift myself something that's not business related, which is I'm gifting myself some grounding bed sheets. I've been targeted. I get so many ads for, I think it's called grounding well, something like that. So bed sheets that you plug into your wall, just in the sort of circular pin, that's like the grounding pin, and they're supposed to help you ground overnight. And I'm so excited about that. In fact, when I started working with my friend Nicole Frazier, who's a Christian mindset and life coach, I was describing, this is not a happy moment for me, guys, but I was describing to her that I was just feeling anxiety in my body, and the way that it was manifesting itself was I just felt electric. And so I would constantly go outside and barefoot and touch the ground for a few minutes, and that would help. But it just kept coming back. And so I constantly like felt, luckily I don't feel that anymore, but electricity in my body. And so I bet if I had those grounding sheets, then I wouldn't have that problem. But anyway, so that's on my to buy list. I don't know if I have any other thing that I need. I did something really fun today, which is I took the time to clean my office, which you can't really tell. I've got some stuff back here, but I can't wait to show you. I'm going to put my Elgato prompter and my camera I don't think I'm going to have this view anymore. I don't think. I'm going to have like a side view so that you can see me, and my computer's right here. But obviously behind it needs to look good. So I cleaned my entire bookshelf of all these books, of a lot of my gears here as well. So everything is so organized. I have thrown so much away, so many printed things, workbooks, random stuff that I collected, people's brand videos or clients' brand video scripts that I had printed off and had worked on. Don't need those anymore. So many things I threw away. So it looks really good. I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. I'm also feeling proud that I took some time today to do something that wasn't work related. I guess it's work related, organizing my office, but that wasn't like quintessentially getting stuff done online, although I did. But yeah, today this week, actually the last 2 weeks, I have been so focused on a few brand video signature clients that I'm working with right now on kind of a tight timeline. And so today I was revising the script. I was sending a couple files back and forth to my editor who works remotely, and feeling really good about heading to the in-laws for Thanksgiving. So at the time of recording, this is Tuesday. You're listening to this maybe on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, or soon thereafter. So tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, bright and early, we really want to miss the travel rush for Thanksgiving. We're going to leave super early. I'm taking my stuff. I'm taking some hard drives with the brand video footage that is coming, and of the one that we filmed last week, to work on some selects, to try to I've actually probably won't spend a ton of time on the footage. I have a bunch of books actually that I really want to read. This is a book that has been on my desk for about a month, and I'm so dying to read it. It's called Using Behavioral Science in Marketing by Nancy Harhut. And I cannot wait to listen to this. And I actually want to have Nancy on the show at some point. So anyway, what else is on my brain right now? Um, I've got a list of things. My 12-week year. Today is week 8, which actually is crazy. I mean, yeah, there are 4 more weeks left in the 12-week year. The big things that I want to catch up on over Thanksgiving holiday. Yes, I will be working over the Thanksgiving holiday, but honestly, because I can't stop. I love what I do so much. Guys, I'm so excited about everything that's coming in the new year and all the growth that I'm projecting, whatever that means. Like I'm just moving forward, but I feel like I have such good momentum right now and I have such good clarity, and I am in like very interesting circles that I've joined. I've joined the Mixermind, which if you're interested, go to brandmagnetic.com/Mixermind. The doors might still be open for like Cyber Monday, and I believe they're going to close pretty soon. Only opens once a year. So if you're looking for a peer mastermind and you're in the, I don't know exactly what range, but if you consider yourself an established business owner online, then that is a great group to join. I highly recommend. I'm ordering Brand Magnetic merch. Oh my gosh. I have been wanting to do this since I started my business. I've been wanting to do this, oh my gosh, for a long time. I want to order a Brand Magnetic hat. I want to order a Brand Magnetic shirt, t-shirt, a hoodie. I want some stickers to put on my water bottle, my tumbler. I just want Brand Magnetic branding everywhere. So I'm finally going to pull the trigger on that over this Thanksgiving holiday break. What else am I working on? I haven't posted social content in forever. So I really need to ramp up my social media game. I am on the lookout for a social media person. If you are hearing this and know of somebody that you can send my way, I'm really looking for somebody who's very witty and creative and like gets it. I know that's a terrible job description, but that's what I'm looking for. I just want somebody who can take my content and just like be really creative about all the different kinds of social content that I can create with it, or that they would create for me. Ideally, I really want to outsource this. I don't want to do social content anymore. And not that I don't like it, it just like takes me a lot of time and it's not my zone of genius. Like the end result, but I don't actually like the process of like creating carousels and typing and like adjusting text and all of that. So I like the end result. Don't get me wrong. I love it when people interact with it, when people share it, when people comment, when new followers come along. The actual process of creating social content is not my piece of cake. So I'm looking for somebody to help me there. I've got my podcast growth. Oh my gosh, I have. Yeah. So my podcast growth program that I joined from my former brand video student, Julia, the podcast teacher. I am behind on that program. I need to do module 2, module 3. I have a whole list of courses that I have bought in the last 6 months that I really want to do, and some like kind of active programs too, that if I don't do them, like, okay, am I going to renew? Being that I haven't even taken advantage of the ones that I have right now. So I'm just imagining that I'm going to spend Thanksgiving break tucked away and just watching my online courses that I've bought. And I know that's not going to happen, but I am really excited about mixing business and pleasure on this Thanksgiving getaway, where like I'm going to spend time with the family, but I'm also going to spend time catching up, reading, doing my thing, creating some content, emailing people, thinking about rewriting my entire website. It's going to be good. With that said, there are a couple brand videos coming out soon. And confession to make, I did not plan a Black Friday sale, and I might still send something out at some point, but I am very late to the game. So the thing that I've been wanting to do, but haven't had the bandwidth to actually implement, is a multi-day workshop. So I don't want to do a Black Friday sale on the course. I want to do a Black Friday sale on a multi-day workshop where I work with the folks who have been curious and implementing or have just bought and not touched my Unleash Your Story with AI course, which is also called Brand Stories That Convert, with AI. So brandmagnetic.com/AI if you haven't snagged it yet. So for everyone who's bought that course, I want to create a live workshop where we go through it together, where I give you real life feedback on your story, where I teach it live, perhaps. I'm not sure about that part yet. But I really want to give people the chance to actually complete that course because it's so important and it's an amazing first step. And I actually want to have the opportunity to do this live with people. I know for myself that I am buying fewer and fewer programs for the very reason that I can never find time to get to them. But if there's a live experience with somebody that I really want to learn from and care to be in the room with, I will make it a point to be there. So that is my idea for a Black Friday sale that I really haven't fleshed out, but I might send an email about. So make sure you're on my email list. If you're listening to this podcast and you're not on my email list, oh my gosh, please get on there because I always this is where I'm going to talk about it because clearly I'm not doing social content enough. I might do a story or something, but anyway, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have the most fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you are taking some time to rest. I hope you're with family. I hope you're having delicious food. Tag me on Instagram or just DM me what your favorite food is. For me, I think it's the cranberry sauce. It's kind of fluctuated over the years. It was the stuffing for a while. What else were kind of my favorite? Oh my gosh, what am I saying? Oh, stop. The green bean casserole is my favorite for sure. The crunchy on top and like the creamy green beans. Like, yes, I could eat the whole casserole in my mouth, 100%. I think the cranberry sauce is like a very close second. And I'll take cranberries in either form, jelly or, the one with the actual fruit, like still whole in there. But yeah, I think that is everything that's up with Brand Magnetic. I hope that you are having a great time. Do check out brandmagnetic.com/AI. Pick up a lead magnet on my website. If you haven't done that yet, get on my email list and I will send you information. If I do decide to do this Black Friday sale, you will get information on how to join. It's going to be dirt cheap. It's going to be like, wait, what kind of pricing? And so you do not want to miss this. I haven't run a workshop in a whole year. So I'm overdue for a workshop. It's going to be super, super good. Like no bars held, or however you say that. I'm going to spill everything and really work with everyone who has questions on their actual story. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Empire Secrets. This was Empire Diaries, where I show you behind the scenes of my business. Take care, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.